Did you know that once you turn 65, your risk of a heart attack doubles? That's not meant to scare you. It's a fact backed by statistics. But here's what most people never get told. Aging itself isn't the direct cause of heart problems. What truly matters is how you live your life after 65. Most older adults don't realize that their daily habits, even the smallest ones, can slowly and silently harm their heart. The good news is that you're not powerless. You can start making a difference today. In this video, you'll discover 10 powerful habits that can help protect your heart and even extend your life. These aren't complex routines or expensive solutions. In fact, many of them can be done at home without relying on medication. And the first habit on our list is the one most often ignored, even though it has the potential to be life-saving. If you're over 60 or care about someone who is, this might be the most valuable video you'll watch this year. Before we begin, be sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel. We share simple, practical health tips every week, specifically created for seniors. Now, let's count down the top 10 habits that can help keep your heart strong and healthy. 10. Make daily hydration a priority. You might not immediately connect dehydration with heart health, but the link is real. When your body lacks water, your blood becomes more concentrated, which forces your heart to work harder and raises the risk of blood clots. Many older adults unintentionally cut back on fluids. They may not feel as thirsty as they used to, or they want to avoid frequent trips to the bathroom. But this seemingly harmless choice can have serious consequences. Your heart relies on proper hydration to circulate blood smoothly and effectively. When blood thickens, it becomes more likely to stick to artery walls, contributing to plaque buildup and higher blood pressure, both of which are key contributors to heart attacks. Aiming for 6 to 8 glasses of fluid daily is a good guideline, and you'll need even more if you're sweating or in a warm climate. Thirst isn't always a reliable signal, so don't wait for it. Build the habit instead. Starting the day with a glass of warm water can set the tone. Sip throughout the day to keep your body consistently hydrated. If you find plain water dull, try adding natural flavor with lemon, cucumber, or switch it up with unsweetened herbal teas. Keeping your body well hydrated benefits more than just your heart. It also helps your kidneys, sharpens your mind, and supports your joints. For those over 65, this simple routine can be a powerful step toward better health. One quick tip: if your urine is dark yellow, it's a clear sign your body needs more fluids. Make hydration a non-negotiable part of your daily life to help keep your heart in top shape. 9. Steer clear of smoking and secondhand smoke. Even light or occasional smoking, or simply being around others who smoke, can pose serious heart risks, especially for older adults. Smoking causes arteries to become rigid, elevates blood pressure, and forces the heart to pump harder than it should. As you age, your blood vessels naturally lose some flexibility, and tobacco exposure only worsens that decline. This combination sets the stage for a heart attack. What many people in their 60s and 70s might not know is that even if you stopped smoking years ago, some of the harmful effects can remain. However, quitting now can still lead to major improvements. Just a few weeks after quitting, your blood pressure begins to stabilize. Within a few months, circulation noticeably improves. Over the long term, your likelihood of developing heart disease decreases significantly. And it's not just about whether you smoke. Regular exposure to secondhand smoke carries its own dangers. That's why it's essential to keep both your home and car completely smoke-free. If you're working on quitting, consider speaking with your doctor or finding a support group. Help is out there. The truth is, it's never too late to stop. Choosing to quit smoking is one of the most powerful things you can do to protect your heart, your lungs, and even your cognitive health. You'll breathe more easily, gain more energy, and increase your chances of a longer, healthier life. Let go of the smoke and give your body the fresh start it deserves. 8. Aim for at least 30 minutes of physical activity each day. Think of your heart as a muscle. It grows stronger the more you use it. Staying active is one of the most effective ways to guard against heart disease, particularly as you age past 65. You don't need high-intensity training or a pricey gym subscription. Something as simple as a daily 30-minute walk can make a big difference. Regular movement helps lower blood pressure, manage cholesterol, regulate blood sugar, and improve overall blood flow. It also reduces the risk of clots and supports your heart's ability to pump efficiently. Whether it's walking, swimming, tai chi, yoga, or dancing, the type of activity matters less than your commitment to doing it regularly. What truly counts is sticking with it. Try not to remain seated for long periods. Stand up once an hour, stretch a bit, move around the room, or do a few light exercises. Staying active doesn't just benefit your heart, it also boosts your mood, enhances sleep, and lowers stress levels, all of which contribute to better cardiovascular health. If you struggle with joint discomfort or balance concerns, try starting with chair-based exercises or speak to your doctor about suitable, low-impact routines. Doing nothing is the most harmful choice. Begin at your own pace, even if it's just a few minutes a day. Every bit helps. A healthier heart starts with movement. Take that first step today, stay active, and give your heart the care it needs to keep you going strong. 7. Cut back on salt and stay cautious with processed foods. Excess sodium often flies under the radar, but it's one of the most dangerous threats to heart health, especially as you get older. When your body holds onto too much salt, it retains extra water, which increases blood volume and forces your heart to work harder. This added strain raises blood pressure and contributes to the hardening of arteries, two of the main drivers of heart attacks. For people over 65, the risk is even higher, since the kidneys become less efficient at removing excess sodium from the body. One of the biggest challenges is that salt is often hidden in foods you wouldn't suspect. Items like canned soups, frozen dinners, sauces, and even common breads can contain surprisingly high amounts of sodium. To protect your heart, aim to stay under 1,500 milligrams of sodium per day. That's roughly 2/3 of a teaspoon. Make a habit of checking food labels and, whenever possible, opt for low-sodium versions of the products you use. Instead of reaching for the salt shaker, flavor your meals with herbs and spices like garlic, basil, or turmeric, which support heart health. Skip the processed snacks, salty condiments, and pickled foods. Focus instead on eating fresh produce, whole grains, and home-cooked meals where you control the ingredients. Lowering your salt intake doesn't mean your food has to lose flavor. It means you're making a smart move for your heart. Your taste buds will adapt over time, but the positive effects on your cardiovascular system can last for years to come. Choosing to reduce sodium is a simple step with life-changing benefits. 6. Make routine heart checkups a priority. Just because you feel fine doesn't mean everything is working perfectly under the surface. That's why regular screenings become increasingly important after age 65. Many older adults are unaware they have high blood pressure, elevated cholesterol, or early heart issues because these problems often develop silently. By the time symptoms appear, serious damage may already be done. Seeing your doctor regularly can help identify warning signs long before they become dangerous. Make sure to have your blood pressure measured every few months, especially if you're taking medication. Request yearly blood tests to track your cholesterol, triglyceride levels, and blood sugar. If your risk is higher due to family history or existing conditions, you may also benefit from an ECG or a stress test. These can detect things like blockages or abnormal rhythms that might otherwise go unnoticed until a heart attack strikes. Don't skip appointments just because you feel okay. Preventing a problem is far easier and safer than treating one after it happens. Routine heart screenings allow you and your doctor to make smarter decisions about your nutrition, exercise, and medications. Taking the time for a simple test today could be the very thing that protects you from a future emergency. Stay ahead of heart issues by being consistent with your checkups. It's one of the smartest, most life-saving habits you can build. 5. Make reducing stress part of your daily routine. Stress isn't just something that weighs on your mind. It has a powerful impact on your heart as well. Long-term stress causes your body to release hormones like cortisol and adrenaline, which can elevate blood pressure, narrow blood vessels, and gradually wear down your heart. For many older adults, stress comes in subtle forms: feelings of isolation, worries about finances, or concerns about health. If it goes unchecked, stress can lead to inflammation, disrupt your sleep, trigger emotional eating, and even affect your heart's rhythm. So how do you manage it? Begin with simple, calming practices. A few minutes of deep breathing, quiet reflection, or enjoying a warm drink can help ease tension. Light stretching, walking outdoors, or spending time with someone you trust can also help bring your stress levels down. Writing in a gratitude journal or listening to gentle music are small actions that can create big results over time. It's also important to stay mindful of what adds to your stress. Avoid upsetting media or emotionally charged conversations right before bed. And don't keep everything inside. Sharing your thoughts with a friend, family member, or counselor can be incredibly healing. Your emotional well-being is closely tied to your heart's health. The more you care for your mind, the more you protect your heart. Stress may not be visible, but its effects are serious. Prioritize peace and emotional balance every day. And if you're truly committed to living healthier after 60, consider taking the next step. Join our members-only program through the pinned comment or the join button below. You'll receive early access to videos, exclusive health content, and weekly wellness tips tailored for seniors. It costs less than your morning coffee, yet it could add years to your life. Thousands are watching, but only a few take action. Be one of the few. Start today. 4. Keep your blood sugar in check. Even if you haven't been diagnosed with diabetes, elevated glucose levels can still pose a serious threat to your heart, especially as you get older. When blood sugar runs high, it harms the inner lining of your blood vessels, making it easier for plaque to accumulate and block arteries. This process increases the likelihood of heart attacks and strokes over time. Older adults with type 2 diabetes or insulin resistance face even higher risks, which is why regular monitoring becomes so important. If you notice symptoms like frequent tiredness, increased thirst, or blurred vision, it's worth checking your blood sugar levels. And even without symptoms, staying on top of it can help you catch problems early. Focus on a diet that limits added sugars and refined carbohydrates. Skip sugary beverages and white bread, and choose whole grains, fresh vegetables, and fruits that are high in fiber. Pay attention to portion sizes and avoid overeating. Including healthy fats and lean proteins in your meals can help keep blood sugar steady throughout the day. A short walk of 10 to 15 minutes after eating has also been shown to help lower blood glucose levels naturally. If you take medication for blood sugar control, be sure to follow your doctor's instructions closely and always check with them before making any changes. Maintaining stable blood sugar levels does more than protect against diabetes. It also plays a critical role in keeping your heart healthy, your arteries clear, and your body protected from serious cardiovascular events. 3. Keep a close eye on your cholesterol levels. High cholesterol is one of those hidden dangers that becomes more common and more harmful after the age of 65. It can slowly build up as plaque inside your arteries, narrowing the passageways and increasing the risk of a sudden blockage. The problem is, most people don't realize their cholesterol is high until serious issues arise. As you get older, your body becomes less efficient at processing cholesterol. That means even a diet that isn't overly fatty can still raise your LDL, or bad cholesterol. To stay on the safe side, get your cholesterol checked once a year. The general targets: keep your LDL under 100 and your HDL, the good cholesterol, above 60. You can help lower cholesterol naturally by making smart food choices. Avoid fried items, red meats, and high-fat dairy. Focus instead on foods that support heart health like oats, nuts, olive oil, and fatty fish such as salmon. Fruits, vegetables, and whole grains should be a regular part of your meals. Flax seeds and chia seeds are also great additions, offering both fiber and omega-3 fatty acids. If changes in diet and lifestyle aren't enough, your doctor might suggest medications such as statins to help bring your cholesterol under control. Don't dismiss the importance of managing it. Think of it as keeping your heart's pathways clean and clear so blood can flow freely without obstruction. Controlling your cholesterol is one of the most important steps you can take to protect yourself from a life-threatening heart event. 2. Keep a close watch on your blood pressure. There's a reason it's often called the silent killer. High blood pressure can quietly harm your heart, blood vessels, kidneys, and even your brain without causing any obvious symptoms. After 65, it's common for blood pressure to rise, which makes staying on top of it even more essential. The ideal target is to keep your readings under 120/80. Once it climbs above 130/80, your risk of a heart attack begins to increase. Use a reliable home monitor to check your blood pressure regularly, either daily or several times a week. If your numbers are consistently high, talk to your doctor. Don't brush it off. Simple lifestyle changes can make a big difference. Cut back on sodium, shed extra pounds if needed, move your body regularly, and limit alcohol and caffeine. Managing stress is equally important. Try deep breathing or relaxation techniques to help stay calm during tense moments. One high reading isn't necessarily a crisis, but repeated elevations can cause lasting damage over time. The danger with high blood pressure is that you usually feel fine until something serious happens. Making blood pressure checks a routine part of your week is one of the easiest and most effective ways to protect your heart and avoid a trip to the emergency room. When it comes to heart health, knowing your numbers can truly be the difference between prevention and a crisis. 1. What matters most for your heart after 65? It's not a special pill or a miracle diet. It's showing up every single day. The biggest factor in lowering your heart attack risk isn't what you do once in a while. It's the small, steady actions you repeat daily that truly make the difference. Caring for your heart isn't about occasional salads or random doctor visits. It's about building routines that support your health over time. Every time you choose water over soda, skip the extra salt, take a walk, monitor your blood pressure, or say no to dessert, you're investing in a longer, healthier life. Heart disease develops gradually, through years of unnoticed damage. But here's the encouraging part. You can start to undo that damage the same way. One positive choice at a time. No supplement or treatment will work if you're not committed. That means putting effort into your meals, sticking to movement even on low-energy days, and showing up for your checkups with intention. Growing older doesn't mean letting your health slip. It means getting wiser, more consistent, and more focused on what truly matters. The real secret to a healthy heart isn't hidden. It's in your hands every day. Start today. Build the habits that will serve you tomorrow. Your future self will be glad you did. And that wraps up our list of 10 powerful, life-extending habits for heart health after 65. Always remember, heart problems don't appear out of nowhere. They grow silently through everyday decisions. But that also means the solution is just as simple: small, smart, consistent steps. You don't need expensive treatments or complicated routines. You just need to stay hydrated, stay active, cut back on salt and sugar, manage your stress, and keep an eye on your numbers. These aren't just suggestions. They're your shield against future emergencies. If you found value in this video, don't forget to like it, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a health tip that could change your life. And if you're truly ready to take charge of your heart health, check the pinned comment below. Join our private membership for early access to new videos, all for less than the cost of a coffee. The best years of your life don't have to be behind you. Stay strong, stay focused, and keep your heart in hand.